It is the start of February, which means that it's American Heart Month. Yes, yes, yes. This is a time where you're going to see a lot of people talking about heart disease. Heart disease is the #1 killer of Americans. Yes. So what I want to do, I want to start this month by talking about who's getting hit the hardest. Heart disease does not affect everyone proportionately. Now, communities that I'm talking about is the Black, brown, indigenous, and low-income communities. They often carry a heavier burden of high blood pressure, diabetes, and stroke. And it's not a coincidence. I want to talk to you about how it's not just about people who are making bad choices. It's about the conditions that people are being forced to live in. If you live in a neighborhood and you don't have a safe place to walk, if you live in a neighborhood and you don't have any affordable fresh food, if you are working 2 jobs just to stay afloat, just to have a roof over your head, your heart is under stress. People are under a lot of stress. And this happens long before a lot of people even get to see a cardiologist. Chronic stress from racism, discrimination, financial insecurity keeps your body in fight or flight mode, raises your blood pressure, it drives inflammation, and over time, it just wears down the heart. I'm not even going to talk about things that people do to cope with the stress. So I'm going to show you how poverty shows up in our heart. Poverty shows up in our heart in quiet ways. It starts with less access to regular checkups, medications that are too expensive to actually get, long waits for appointments, and then hospitals that are miles away, that are hard to get to. It shows up in what we're exposed to every day: pollution, unsafe housing, limited transportation, and jobs that don't even offer time off when people are sick. This is a whole system. So when we talk about heart health, we can't just talk about diet and exercise in isolation. Let's talk about all the things. Let's talk about how zip code affects your health and mortality, income, access to care, because all of these shape who actually gets sick, who gets diagnosed early, and who gets the chance to live a long, healthy life. This month, I'm going to walk you through what heart disease looks like in real life, especially in women and communities that are often ignored in the data and in the commercials. Heart disease doesn't always present in one specific way. So I'm going to talk to you about some of the warning signs you shouldn't ignore. I'm going to talk to you about how to advocate for yourself if you end up in the ER or the doctor's office. And then I'm also going to talk to you about some realistic changes that you can make even if you don't have access to a fancy gym or Whole Foods down the street. I'm Dr. Erica R. Jones, MD. Make sure that you subscribe to my channel and follow along as we talk about heart health and heart disease in this month of February.